Hello and welcome everybody to another Tabletop Junkie stream. 2 streams, actual play streams, and 1 week. Well, I was supposed to do another stream, but I decided I'm doing this one because last year I totally missed both Star Wars Day, actual Star Wars Day, and May the 4th be with you. I missed them both. I missed them both last year. Not doing it this year because we're going to play on both days. I've already decided I have the day off. So it's going to fucking happen. All right, real quick before we get to go, I'm going to answer someone's question because someone did ask what characters are we all playing. Well, I'm going to make it easy. I'm going to tell you what I'm playing. I am the GM, the storyteller, the narrator. I'm not playing any character. I'm playing any and all character that is against the party. I am the one that's going to be placing you in the galaxy far, far away a long time ago. Meanwhile, we're going to go snoop over here to Mr. Colin. We're going to start with him. Archer, why don't you explain who your character is and exactly what his archetype is?
Yeah, right. Hi. I am playing, if I can get something, I'm playing Shida Wolof. I'm a male Ikochi scout.
Amen. Amen. All right, moving on to the next one. We are going to go straight down to the Witch King.
Hello, I'm the Witch King of Samra, and I am playing Vargadestiri, the Wookiee bounty hunter.
Awesome, awesome. And we're gonna move up to Tobey.
Hi, I'll be playing Jay, the human Force-sensitive mercenary.
And last but not least, my main man, who, well, you're all my main man, but you know what, we're not going to argue over this title, but Mr. Spartacus over here.
Yes, I am the main man. I am Spartacus.
He's mainer than everybody else.
And I am playing the Survivor of Order 66, Van Mellith.
Yes, Force-sensitive survivor of Order 66. He was just making it to the temple before he saw everyone get blown away. He is suffering from nightmares and blackouts. It happens, people. It happens. War is a hell of a thing. I wouldn't know personally, but I'm just saying. Moving on. Anyway, real quick, we're gonna... Sorry. That was my girlfriend. She's still suffering from fluid on her lungs.
Motivating.
I'm real quick. I am just retweeting this before we get started. All right, now it's time to place you guys into the galaxy. So this is like, all right, this is literally 2 months after the Death Star has blown up. The Rebel Alliance has successfully managed to blow up the Death Star with the help of Luke Skywalker, who has joined the Rebel Alliance against the evil empire that is ruling over pretty much every sector of space. So, at some point, each one of you, or at least Witch King, we're going to start off with Witch King and Tobey, you guys have committed crimes not just against the Empire, but the Rebel Alliance, and you have been caught working as double agents. You have been drafted by the Rebel Alliance to help and aid against the against the Empire itself. As you have been drafted and pretty much are sort of a prisoner of war that's being drafted, you actually come across 2 individuals. Your characters come across 2 individuals that have probably joined up for their own personal reasons.
Mensen ik heb killed with my vaccine PvP. As if I get something special.
Oh yeah, prisoner of war.
And being forced to work for the Rebel
Oh,
Alliance.
we're working for the Rebel Alliance then, okay.
Yep. Each one of you, the Empire actually has your identity. They just don't know where you're at. Or they may know where you're at least some faction of them do. And there is wanted posters for all of you. So your only option is to work for the Rebel Alliance.
All right.
Okay. And can someone speak Shiri-Wook that I can talk to? Translate for me?
Can I do it?
You're a human,
I
right?
don't know. Can he?
Yeah.
What's your knowledge?
Oh wow. 2D.
Give me a roll.
What do I roll?
Just 2D.
1d6 and then 1d6 or whatever, John. Or
No,
Theo
2d6 plus 2d6 and then roll a 1d6 with it.
They're not fun music because I used to.
Just remember what your third die gets. Because your third die, if it gets a 6, it explodes.
Sound. Two.
Oh, /.
/ space roll?
No, just type in 2d6.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was a /. My bad.
That is a /
Just no, it's just 2d6. That's how roll them works. Yep, there you go.
One more d6.
Yep. 1 and 1. Oh god, that sucks.
5.
This is to see if anybody speaks Wookiee.
Well, it's see if it's possible if he was in the middle of learning how to speak Wookiee.
Because he's just out. Because I've never played this system before. So does this mean it's a knowledge skill?
It's a knowledge skill. It would be languages, but I don't think he has languages. Technically, you would.
No,
use
but I
languages,
do.
that would- Okay.
This is why I'm asking.
Yeah.
So
Give me one
this
second.
is
Though.
so if I want to do this,
Yep, I gotta translate his success and failure here.
okay, no, that's fine. I'm just saying because I've
Skills.
knowledge is my stat.
Well, if you want to roll it, you can. You possibly could.
Okay.
You probably could speak Wookiee
What? So I roll my knowledge dice,
with your language dice.
which is 4. Okay, so I've only got 2 things where I've got anything in dice, or 3 where I've got anything in dice.
Okay, that's fine. Just roll.
Other
your
than-
knowledge, then.
Okay, so I know a knowledge dice, and then I roll a
Wild die.
the wild dice on up of that. Okay. Holy shit. 6, 12. 18 plus a 6 on the wild dice.
Wow. Okay.
And that's 24.
All right. Well, hang on.
And I believe I rolled a dice again.
Did you get a 6?
Yes.
Oh, roll it again. Yes, that is correct.
So 26 total, I think.
You clearly speak Wookiee.
Mm-hmm.
You clearly
Okay.
speak Wookiee. Okay, that is you got a 26.
Okay,
That is a very difficult thing. You have mastered the speaking of Wookiee.
Did he actually speak Shiriwook, or is he just translating it? Like he understands it but doesn't speak it.
For a very difficult.
Shriwook is difficult on the human vocal cords, so.
But he's not a human. That's what I'm wondering.
Oh, okay.
This is true,
Yeah,
actually, yes.
Well, okay, he can understand it and probably translate, and maybe translate back. I mean, for that 26, yeah, that would be. I mean, guys, that's almost max. Max is 31. Unfortunately, Jay did not actually succeed. He has not even understood translation of Wookiee yet, or Sheriwook. Gonna need a bit more than a 7. All right, so there is someone who understands the Wookiee. All right, so you 3 have been actually on a mission for 4 days now. You are on the space station Quinn. You have heard the exploits of Luke Skywalker, but have not been able to work with him, as he's kind of higher up on the chain right now, since he's pretty much on the front lines. But you guys are on a special mission to recover someone. You guys have actually got room right on the space station itself.
Cool.
What do you guys do for these 4 days? Why don't each of you guys tell me what you guys are doing?
I'm just cleaning my weapons and armor. Well, what armor I have.
Yeah. Do we all know each other?
Yes, you guys are all part of the Rebel Alliance and the same Rebel cell.
So are we all like all prisoners of war, or what?
No.
Is it-
No, only you and I are.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Nope. Van is a force-sensitive human survivor, and he has decided to join the Rebel Alliance on his own accord against the Imperial. The Imperial. What are they called? The Imperials. The Navy Imperials, and then Colin's character, who is what's your character's name again?
Shida Wolf.
Sheeta. Okay, we're just gonna call you Wolf.
I was gonna say, I told you I'm coming up with names.
Shut up. And Wolf is also joining on his own accord because he's a scout for the Rebel Alliance itself.
Okay.
Yep, fair enough.
And it's only me and I don't know the Wookiee's name. So me and the Wookiee we've committed crimes against both the Empire and the.
Yes.
The Wookiee's name is Bargadistir. Free.
One is planning to enslave both of you, if not execute both of you, and one is willing to work with you, and as long as you help them out against the.
But you can just call him
Empire.
Barga if you really want to.
Barca.
You guys got the classic Han and Chewbacca story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except he can't speak. He doesn't understand Wookiee.
Yeah, just so it's a real weird thing working together.
Yeah, how is that working for you guys?
Not well. That's why we got caught.
Yeah.
What do you think the Rebel Alliance put me here?
It was a lot of he could understand me, I couldn't understand him, so it was a lot of facial recognition. I can't see his face, so I'm gonna go with the agree with me.
Yeah, you had to mime. I had to mime everything to you.
And even then, it didn't work.
You could also have had a translator droid kind of hovering nearby.
What kind of money do you think we have?
I'm broke. I am broke.
It was just
now.
a suggestion.
No, I'll probably be hanging out with my Wookiee friend, going, want to play some cards.
Yeah, sure. And you don't understand a word he says.
I just go, cards? Like you're talking to an animal. Okay, this is a joke.
He forgets for a
Like, you're
second,
talking
and
to,
then
like,
he just nods. He nods as best as a Wookiee
Alright.
can.
Perfect.
Well, at least he's able to understand Galactic Basic.
Yeah, I've traveled around a bit.
Wow. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. All right. So you guys are playing an off game of cards because do you even know what each other's cards are playing? Does any of you guys know it's Sabak?
Yeah, I know about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know about it. I don't have anything to bet,
Well,
but
maybe you should have them roll.
My question is, do you guys understand each other when you're like glaring at each other? Or are you guys just sitting there, locked eyes on the first hand, not knowing who goes first?
I have to like raise a claw to say I'm going first, and then I have to show him my cards, so he knows what I have.
I'm gonna say this right now. I just looked up languages. Unfortunately, for Jay's success being only easy, he has no idea anything what you're gesturing. The only languages.
Not even gestures?
No. It even says not even gestures.
Wow.
He would have to if he could try and get gestures if he gets at least if he beats a difficult.
I blame Tabletop. He made us make average characters, not awesome characters.
can I
Second date.
What's up? You can translate.
try?
You wanna do a reroll?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, go ahead and do a reroll.
Worst that could happen is you sprain your brain.
Sure. And then the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Please, a 6. Oh no.
9 total?
Oh God, no. Hang on. Wait, give me a second. Give me a second. We'll find this out. We'll find this out.
As I said, he made us make average characters, not novices.
If you say hello,
When have I ever been an easygoing GM?
He didn't like when we played Mutants and Masterminds, and you made me make like a power level 5 character.
No, I made you make a power level 1 character.
Oh yeah, that was the one.
Get it right. I made Chris do the same thing. But we haven't played it yet. No, unfortunately, that is still with you. Have not beaten the difficulty. You have no idea what your friend is telling you. You don't even know if you're even our friends at this point. You just
No, I'll the cards and I'll be like, go first, please.
He pulls the card out of his hand and plays it.
I play the next card.
I play my next card.
Meanwhile, while they're playing cards, what are you two doing?
Yeah.
do we have what's our mission?
Right now, you're going to be
We can't-
recovering a very valuable asset, but you haven't not been informed on what the asset, who it is yet.
Right, so we're basically on standby for other information. Do we have any information, any idea about where we're going or anything, or are we just basically waiting to be told that to be briefed to
You're
talk?
waiting to be called upon. The only problem with getting called upon right now the only reason why you haven't been called upon right now is because you are actually the space station Quinn is under imperial rule. So everyone on here that works for the space station is an imperial officer.
Hold on, and we've all got prices on our heads in the Imperium.
Yes, except they were able to get you guys passed through here.
Right. Okay. I'm just thinking there is nothing we could be doing that would be sort of trying to find out more information about where we're going to be going or anything. I'm going to take it that we've got no. We've only got whatever resources we started the game with. We've got no official funds or anything.
You only have the funds that you bring with you. Which
Yeah,
is what's
fair
in your
enough.
current
Okay.
But yeah, you have nothing.
No, that's
from
okay.
The rebels.
No, that's okay. I just
So what is Van and Wolf doing while these other two are playing cards?
Well, Van is going to be off to the side and just watching people and sipping on a calf.
Okay. All right. Well, if that's it, we are going to cut to a scene real quick. You guys are watching. You guys actually have a window that you can observe this. But first, before we do that, I am going to read a little bit of an excerpt just to keep it going. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Welcome to Star Wars, Episode 1. The mission begins. The scene opens up with the exterior spacecraft in space. The Imperial Star Destroyer, known as the Relentless, comes out of hyperspace, and you guys observe as it begins to dock with the space station. Meanwhile, on a separate scene, once the Imperial Star Destroyer docks, an audience chamber. We cut to a scene where there's an audience chamber. Twin blast doors slide open, revealing the dark interior of the massive chamber. An Imperial captain stands upon a high platform, flanked by lower officers. 2 stormtroopers march in. They drop a manacled prisoner at the feet of Captain Parlin, commander of the warship. "The charge," demands Parlin. "Piracy, sir," snaps a trooper. "Kill the scum." As they eventually raise their blasters, the prisoner goes, "Wait, I have something to bargain with. Information important to the Emperor in exchange for my life." Parlin's dead eyes gleam triumphantly. "Go ahead, I'm all ears." Talon. It concerns Adar Tarlin. Parlin listens intently to the pirate's tale, then issues orders quietly to Ensign Dana pockets a data storage and slips away. The commander issues one final order. Lieutenant Vor, send for the bounty hunters. Then we fade to the interior of Quinn Space Station, which went under red alert currently. Your door begins to lock as the room begins to fill with gas.
Hmm?
Oh, marvelous.
At this point, it is clearly, evidently obvious that that not only is the Star Destroyer here for a specific charge, but it is also obvious that your cover has been blown.
Fine.
Oh dear, here we go already. First question, and I need to check up on skills. Is it possible does the security skill cover things like, I don't know, stopping the door locking or trying to block the gas, i.e. escaping?
Security. Okay, so your security skill is hacking into a system such as opening the doors. And you can actually use, I believe, the computer skills to hack a computer terminal and gain access to the vents and seal them off and stop the gas from coming in.
Oh,
However,
we both.
The gas is emanating up to 5 to 10 feet every 6 seconds. So, and this room is only 20 by 20, so it's already filled up almost between 2 turns. Within 3 turns, the whole room will be fully filled, and you guys will be getting choking.
You said there's a window, right?
There's a window to outside space.
Oh shit! Never mind.
Damn! I should have chosen the race that looks like the Silence because they can breathe in space. I'm kind of guessing then this is a case of, okay, let's see which is nearer to me, the door or computer a computer.
All right, so a computer programming repair skill. Let me see. Hang on. I think it might actually be security. Security is
the
what?
What's up?
I have them both.
Is the door locked?
The door is currently locked. Yes, you're locked inside as the room is filling up with gas.
Nothing I can do.
All right, so the security skill will open the door, and then your computer skill, which looks like only has computer programming / repair, computer engineering. I think it would be security. In order to hack it, you would need security as well. That would cover that with that whole thing. So that would cover a wide range.
Let's see how we go. Oh, so close to another 6.
What we got total, buddy?
18.
18? Oh,
18,
shit.
1
Wow.
8.
Okay. Wow. Seriously?
Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6. Literally. Sadly, the 5 is the wild.
Yeah, give me 1 second here. I need to make a note on something. There we go. Oh, that's not right. Hey, Witch King? Never mind, I got it right here.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to reach for the mute button that I myself. Go ahead.
Nah, you're good, brother. You're good. I got what I was looking for. I got what I was looking for. All right, so you got an 18. Holy crap. Okay. All right, so an 18 would actually be that would be difficult. So yeah, you did. You actually managed to break into the security. Okay. So the door is now open. As you open the door, the gas begins. Venting outside the room. Now what do you guys do? You're out in the hallway.
Oh,
I mean,
we
unless
need
you're gonna
to
stay in a room
head.
and die.
No. We're gonna
Oh.
head. We're gonna head to the uh navigation area so we can see if we can or the controls of the ship so we can see if we can detach the ship from our gantry or whatever it's called.
All
Not
right.
gantry, docking bay.
All right. So as you guys make it, you guys begin going down the hallway. Everything is currently, alarms are going off. You make it. You go down several flights of there's you could probably take I wouldn't recommend taking a lift like an elevator, but maybe taking the engineering shafts. You can take the engineering shafts all the way straight down to because the engineering shafts, which services all the decks on the space station, would immediately link you to the docking bay.
Awesome.
All right. And you guys do have regular access to those, or you know what? For an 18, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, you guys have access to those. As you guys make it to the airlock, as you guys begin closing in on the airlock, you see Agent Dana lying at the feet of an Imperial officer. You recognize her from a holo file, and from one of your ship's computers before you was actually dispatched to this mission. Next to the Imperial are two rough and dangerous-looking customers, a short, wary female in padded armor, and a tall, scaly humanoid armed with a blaster rifle. Behind them, in the docking area, stands a figure dressed in deadly Mandalorian battle armor. He glares and then slams the door shut, sealing you guys off from the docking bay. But because you guys are using the engineering shaft, he doesn't know where you're at.
this Lieutenant Dana, is she one of ours?
Yes.
Okay.
She is a rebel, and you do notice that they have her holopad, her data pad, which may have your guys' identity in them.
That's not good.
I want that back.
Well, you got 3 bounty hunters to get to. Get through.
You know where we should actually head first? We should head to the armory and equip ourselves.
Not already have weapons.
I have my weapon.
I was going to say it on the sheet.
Well, I didn't know if we had it on us or if we had to go get it.
No,
Well,
you guys still have your current weapons and armor on you.
Okay, cool. Are there any escape pods we can get to? Like, are we in orbit around a planet or near enough to a planet that we can use an escape pod to get to?
Let me ask you a question. Do you currently have that's a good question. Give me a trying to think what one this one would be. It's going to be give me a perception roll.
I don't think I have that. Oh, it's a skill.
Straight.
It's an attribute. It's an attribute.
Yep, just a straight perception roll. Any skill that goes with the line of sight that triggers also your 5 senses as a specialty, that would be good and useful.
6 and 1. Oh no. 6.
So 7?
No, because remember 1s take away.
Oh, that's right.
And that's
so
a 6. That's a 1 and then a 6.
A 1 and a 6. And then what did you get on the wild die? Or was that the wild die?
The wild die was 1.
Oh god. So yeah, that'll be 5. Well, I'm not gonna make it too hard, but you did potentially see another there's 2 space docks in this area. Both have ships in it before the doors shut. You did manage to catch a glimpse of one of them. The question is which one do you want? One of them, but the question is which one is which. You have a 50-50 chance of choosing the door with the Star Destroyer docked, or you can choose the door with the other ship docked.
Let's go to the other ship.
You
Well,
got door
first
number 1,
question-
door number 2. Which one is which?
Does rock paper scissors exist in this universe?
It can.
Okay.
Rock paper scissors Jedi spot. No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to say what paper scissors would Wookiee Jedi?
Yeah, there you go.
What paper scissors Jedi Sith?
Or we can maybe flip one of our credits and see if it lands on which side.
I have one question
What?
and one idea. One question. Who's got hold of the pad? Who's holding the pad?
Right now, that would be
Who's holding the data pad?
that would be the bounty hunter.
I shoot the pad.
You're gonna shoot the pad.
No, I'm thinking that's got intelligence. We don't want that falling into Imperial hands. Can I? Do I have a possible? Is a possible action that I can take that will stop that happening?
I mean, you can shoot the pad. It's just gonna alert them to where you are. That's all.
Oh, sorry. They haven't seen this yet. Oh, right. Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
they haven't seen you
The
yet.
other
Well,
thing,
You guys are still in the engineering shafts. You're in the maintenance shafts.
oh, right.
It's
The
just
other
in
thing
order
I
to
really
get to the
do
docking bay.
is
There's no maintenance shaft that goes through the docking bay because they have to. Imagine an engineering shaft goes to the docking bay. If the docking bay doors malfunction, it vents everything out into space, and then all that oxygen from the maintenance shaft would get sucked out, which would connect to the rest of the space station. It would actually vacuum suck everything out. So you would go up to the doors, but you wouldn't go in. That would be a safety issue.
Other question. It's an interpretation of the command skill.
Okay.
I'm thinking, and this is I've placed it. Will the command skill work in such a way that it comes across as you triggering command presence? So if you give a command, if you've got the right to give that command, even if they're not in your chain of command, they might just pause for a second.
Okay, so let me
Or
explain
is it purely a case of please?
Let me explain how that works. If you give a command to any of these guys and they follow through with it without a problem, and they choose to follow through with it, your successes is combined with theirs. If they fight you, they have to give a willpower roll, and they only receive half the success. And if they succeed and they don't follow through, they gain nothing.
I'm thinking, can I, for example, tell the bounty hunter to drop it or something like that? So I'm thinking, is the case of what?
That would be, I believe, intimidation, which would.
Okay, no. I was just wondering because obviously command is within the chain of command. It's fine, but would that come across as you're used to giving command? You can try it as a shock tactic, but okay, that's fine. If that's not, then
hang on. Let me double check.
If we're still hanging on,
let me double check here, sir. Nope, that is intimidation. That'd be knowledge intimidation.
Okay, which I don't. I've got command. I've got persuade, but I don't know intimidation. Okay, that's fine. I just wondered if since I've got that, but that's okay. Fair enough.
Well, with you having a command skill, it's very possible you know all the skills of all your fellow teammates.
No, I'm thinking I don't want to command the teammates.
Okay.
No, I could do that because that's. I'm thinking, can I? What my thought would be okay. These guys are military. The military used to taking commands. So, if they hear someone give a command, are they going to be predisposed to at least for half a second do it, or are they going to ignore it because they know it's not coming from their chain of command? That would be
they know that you're not part of their chain of command, so that wouldn't work. It would have to be a con perception roll for that one.
That's fine.
Command is strictly for your command is for you and your teammates and any of your followers that are under your command.
Right, damn, and I locked out con. I dropped con for command. Okay, no matter. Do and learn. Okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I did. It generally was a question of it generally was an interpretation. Okay.
So what are you guys gonna do? You guys have to get through this door.
Anyone know how to hotwire?
You mean how to open a door, say, for example, when gas is filling a room?
Hack the door?
Yeah. I can
You
try and
mean
do that
slice
again.
the door?
No, I'm literally meaning. Oh yeah, slicing the door.
You mean what I did to the door in our compartment?
Yep.
Yes, I can. Yes, if you decide which key, I can certainly try that. That is not a problem.
Please do.
Try that. Oh, nice-ish.
What do we got? And what are we doing? What do we got?
Well, currently we've got 1, 2, 3, and 6 on the dice again. So that's 6. Massive. That's 12 plus reroll for the die. 30. Oh, right. I rerolled a die and it's a 1.
That would be
Reroll.
So
does that?
the reroll on the dice. Okay, if that's a reroll and it's a 1, what did you get before that 1?
Got a 6 and then I rerolled for a 1. I got a 6 on the what's your dice,
What was your
and then a
total
1.
what was your total before you rolled that 1 though? Is what I'm asking.
Oh,
12, you said.
yes.
All right, so that would be 11. So
Oh,
any
right.
ones
So
you
a
subtract
1
from-
on.
Yep.
So any one on the what's your dice? It's a subtraction. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So that's an 11. And what are you doing exactly?
I'm trying to open the door that they've decided they want to go through. So they reckon it's the one that's going to go to the.
While it's openly guarded.
Oh.
So you're
sorry.
So let me
No.
let me paint this scene for you. I'm gonna paint this scene. Hang on,
Yeah.
let me paint the scene. All right, we gotta have that door open. Which door are you choosing? The door on the left or the door on the right?
One
First
that's
off, let's go
not.
with
If they're both. The one
They're
that's
both
not
guarded.
Left
They're
is
both
dead.
guarded.
Oh,
They're
that
both
case,
guarded.
no.
Doesn't matter. And no. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna act this out because this is funny. This is hilarious. Let it go. Just let it go. Let it flow. All right. So which door are you taking? Left or the right?
I'm already decided. Left.
All right. So you are. So without thinking, being a rebel scout, you are just walking past the guards. What are you gonna say to them as you're walking past? To hack the door on the left.
Permission to shoot
Oh,
at the
you got-
guard.
You have permission to start anytime you want. They didn't see where he came from. They weren't paying attention. They are shocked that some guy, and they do match his identity up on the data pad that they took from that other rebel officer.
There
And
should.
it
I
just
don't
shows
think
that
there's
he is
anybody
just-
there.
He is just
What do
casually.
what do I roll?
Well, if you're looking for shoot, you could roll your blaster pistol dexterity, sir.
Blaster pistol 1D, and then dexterity's 2D, so I roll 3D,
Yes. You added all that. To
and then an additional 1D after.
And then the wild die after, yes. And then I get to roll my defense.
I got a total of I rolled 6, 3, 2, 11, and then for the wild a 3, so a 14.
Wow. Okay, I got to beat a 14. Did you? If you're shooting, don't forget to roll. Don't forget to roll your damage. Whatever weapon you're using, roll the damage for it, and that
Okay.
gets added to that. And then
So it'd be 4D.
yep. Roll an additional 4D.
$16.
All right. 16 it is. 16 on that.
I know we're here now.
Is it 16 total?
For the damage, yes.
Okay. You just add that to your other total. So if it's 14, then you rolled a 30.
So yeah, 30.
Yeah, 30. Okay.
Actually, a good
Cute.
point.
30 it is. Let's see now. I'm gonna roll
do we have-
my attribute skill plus my armor for all my fellow men.
We
What's your rate of
actually
fire?
have hit points.
What do you mean?
Is the rate of fire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
I'm
Blast
looking.
pistol, it's 1.
If it's 1, you're gonna have to roll for one for per. It's gonna be 1 per turn. So which one do you get? Are you gonna take out some of the scaly people? Or are you gonna take out the lieutenant who is wearing the?
I'm gonna try.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna try to take out one that has the pad.
Okay. Yep. Let's see here. All right. Now I get to go down. Now I get to go to my NPC page. Woohoo! Let's see. There's Lieutenant Boar.
I suggest everyone else fire as well, because I'm firing. I'm giving up our position.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to fire my bowcaster.
All right. Give me just a second, everybody.
Okay.
Sorry, I just thought of that. I'm like, we should all, fire at once.
At least one time, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it will.
Yeah.
Which ones will?
All right. So the 3 people here is going to be Lieutenant Vor, and then 2 bounty hunters. Sweetness. All right. So the one who has the pad is going to be Lieutenant Vor. Let's see here.
How many bad guys have we actually got here?
3.
So there's just the 3. So there's no other guards on the doors. These are the guys that were guarding the door. Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay, so I got 3D for Vor, the bounty hunter. Let's see here. Okay, I got 3D for Vor, plus 2. All right, and it looks like he doesn't have any armor. He's just wearing an Imperial uniform. Not like the seasoned bounty hunter. Not the Mandalorian seasoned bounty hunter. Alright, here we go. Alright, 30 it is. So we got 9, 10. 15 to dodge. Okay. So he did not pay attention to you at all. And as you, he did not actually have any armor to dodge with, or no way to dodge the blaster. So once you shot the data pad, it actually severed his arm, and he has fallen to the floor, passed out.
Yay!
2 bounty hunters. Now there's 2 bounty hunters that actually know where your location is, and now they're gonna roll on you guys. But now it's time for initiative. However, I'm going to give the 2 that are still hiding a chance to attack.
Who's hiding?
Us.
Guys, you guys that haven't shot
the only
or
person
walked out
the only
because
2
you
people
didn't
who
know there was
hasn't shown up
anybody there.
yet, which would be you, Witch King, and would be Van.
Okay. Well, can I surprise them and fire at them?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Okay. And just to be sure, are you ruling that I roll dexterity plus my weapon skill?
Dexterity plus your weapon, and then skill to see if you use it, and then
Okay.
roll the damage for it.
Okay. Well, obviously roll the damage if I hit them.
Right.
5, 6, 4, 6.
Maybe that's how that works.
So I got a 15, 16, 17.
17.
And then roll.
And what is your weapon? How hard is it to use?
How hard is it to use? What do you mean?
Every weapon has a difficulty to use, which will actually determine if you hit or miss before I do my defense roll.
I don't see a difficulty.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
one
not down here on raised weapons. Difficulty is only shown up. Well, sorry, I've got a slightly different character sheet, but melee weapons have got easy to use.
I think that's
but
only for
ranged
me.
weapons don't have a difficulty.
No, they do not. Never mind. I was wrong for that. My bad.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and give me. Let me see here. 14,
No, 17 total.
17 total. Okay.
Did you roll your damage?
Ranged weapons do, however, have.
No, I'm waiting to know if I hit.
hang
So
on,
you roll it all together.
Yes. So roll your
Okay.
damage for your weapon.
I
And
just
then
didn't
roll-
think
and
that
then
it
I
was
roll it for my
assumed that
armor.
I would
Oh,
roll,
wait, shit. I
like,
forgot to
hit
roll
them
for
in
armor.
certain.
Okay.
I got 19 damage.
So 19 plus 17 is 36.
Do you roll your damage and your skill and your attribute all at once?
That's what I thought. That's what.
That
That's what
doesn't
I
make
read.
sense. Why would you roll damage when you don't hit something?
Would
Because
What
we roll an attribute because we also roll the attribute with the skill and the armor.
Okay, but like, how do you hit something and then not hit something and then do damage? Because that, like,
Hang on.
okay.
yeah,
We'll,
So it doesn't make sense.
settle that because the way I understood it is you roll your armor with your defense, and then so I imagine you would still do the same. But hang on, we'll check that out. Give me 1 second. Bum, 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 na, 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 na.
the only way I could see that would work would be you say, okay, you roll your skill and your damage combined. You roll for a total. That total goes against the skill and the armor. And if that goes through, everything goes through. So not only does damage go through,
Right.
if
hang on 1 second. Let me make sure I'm reading this.
if you're what we might call you're to hit is
Right.
over the armor, it's over their defense, then all that goes through. Whatever is over the top goes through. As does that adds to the damage.
Okay, so the difficulty is depending at what range it was at. Well, so yes, you would roll to hit, and then if you did that, then you would roll for damage. But you do got to beat you. So that I was right. You do have to beat a target score. Like say for instance, short range would have to be easy. So you have to score 6 to 10, and then if you do that, that's when you roll for damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
does sound a slightly more
Yeah, I
logical
was
system.
wrong for that. I was wrong for that. And then hang on, and then let me see damage here real quick. Once we do damage, I got that slightly mixed up. I haven't played this in a long time, sue me.
Okay. I'm suing you for $250,000.
That would be the most ridiculous thing anyone's ever done.
Have you seen Doctor Who recently?
Okay.
Or Star Wars?
Yeah, never mind.
Not pointing because it continue for $500,000.
You asked me to, so now I have to do it. Come on now.
Oh God, there's so much in here. This is why we need separate.
No,
books for everything.
you'll
Oh, here we
be
go.
misunderstanding it. When he says
Ranged
sue me,
weapons
he's
normally
referring.
do a set amount of damage. For example, a blaster does 5d damage. A melee weapon might do strength plus 1d. That means the attacker rolls his strength and adds 1 extra die to the damage. If the maximum is listed 6d. Okay, great. And then so then the target character rolls strength to resist damage. Oh, plus the armor. Oh, okay. All right. Yep. Nope. Witch King, you were right. So, yes, you have to beat the difficulty, which 17 you did. Roll for damage. What'd you get for damage? 16?
19.
19? Okay, and then I have to roll. Or I can even choose to dodge if I want to. But I also have to resist. So let's see here. Okay, and I get another 4. There we go.
You're missing the point. He's referring to an old Johnny Cash song. He's not telling you to take him to court. He's telling you to call him Sue. He's saying sue me.
Well, the bounty hunter takes 5 points of damage.
Okay.
There we go. That's better. And I believe depending on how much damage that is, because he's only able to do up to 16, I have to roll to see if I pass out. Depending on what that counts as.
How much? How do you actually work out hit points in this? Because I can't see anything.
So if you take 0 to 3 points of damage, you're not seriously damaged. Lightly damaged is 4 to 8. So I'm lightly damaged. And then lightly damaged characters take a -1. Take a -1 to all their values and stuff like that. Going forward.
Because I know you've got wound status on here, but I don't see anything. I can't see anything.
Yeah, the
And
only
make-
D6 system I know that does that is Tales of Gore. So,
Where
you have hit points.
This was I think this was the only actual fillable active shield I could have got, and it's not quite the same. It's not quite a mirror of the one in the book.
What? We're in the middle of a battle here, so you shot the Mandalorian, but you shot one of the bounty hunters wearing one of the bounty hunters, and they are still up and about. Well, they are wounded. So, all right. Next is what is Van gonna do?
I don't know. Shoot whatever's left.
Oh my, there's still 2 left.
Yeah, I'll shoot the one that is closest to me.
They're both equally apart, but okay.
I'll shoot the one on the left then.
All right.
Shoot the one that I shot.
How many die do you want me to roll?
What's your if you're using a blaster pistol, what is your dexterity plus your blaster pistol?
Dexterity is 4D, and the blaster pistol.
Yep. No. Your blaster pistol skill, which I believe you do have.
No, you didn't give me a blaster pistol skill. I just have the melee combat and melee parry.
Oh, okay.
So
roll the 4D then. Roll the 4D then.
Okay. And the D is a 6-sided, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
$13.
Okay. 13.
Yep.
Go ahead. All right. And that would be short range, so very easy. So go ahead and give me damage.
Alright. So D4 you said, alright?
Yep. 4D, which is 4D6s.
Coconut.
14.
14. So you're shooting pew pew pew, and basically you shot once, and it looked like the armor kind of absorbed him. He absorbed the last with wearing his Mandalorian armor.
It's Mandalorian iron. What do you expect?
Hold on, so the Mandalorian's on our side with us.
Nope.
All right. Well, Lieutenant Vor is down. So is Agent Dana. There's 2 Mandalorians ready, or 2 bounty hunters wearing the fucking thing. So I don't care what I call them. So they're gonna shoot you guys. By the way, how's that door coming?
Do I get to do the? Oh, sorry, I thought we'd been attacked. You want me to go for the door?
Yeah. Yes. You already.
Okay. Yeah. Well, no. Okay. I mean, I was.
Well, they're distracted. They're distracting them, making sure you don't get attacked.
Okay. Right. No. That's fine. Okay. So, now hold on a second. I've actually been rolling this slightly wrong. I've been doing myself out of 1 because my tech is 3D plus 1. So theoretically, I do like this dice. Fuck me.
You do or don't? I'm failing to see what's going on here.
Let me put it this way. I've just rolled 3D plus a what's it dice, right?
Wild die.
Wild die. Now, assuming I'm rolling on my 3D correctly, that's 3D plus 1. I've just scored 24. And I've still got to re-roll the wild die. I've got 2 6s and a 5 and a 6 on the wild die. A 5 on the wild die, so...
You add 5.
29?
What'd you do? Like, hack the mainframe from your location?
I think I must have... I'm going to. So I'm rolling my technical skill, right? My technical is 3D
Just
plus
by
1.
bit.
So the
Just
3D was.
So all of a sudden, not realizing what you did, you're sitting there, hearing this, like you're listening to like some form of opera music in the background, and you know it sounds a lot like Halo for Star Wars, and you're just typing away, like looking
It'd be
for
more.
everything.
It would be more funny if if a blaster bolt just flung that went by over his shoulder and hit the component, and just all of a sudden the door opened.
Yeah, but he wouldn't need that. See, he's just tapping away, making like music with a whole entire freaking pad. Well, you know what? You also hacked their security, and you accidentally opened up all the airlocks.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
You're like, oh, by the way, there is a ship in this room that is not the Imperial Star Destroyer that's docked. There is a freighter. There's a name on the freighter too that you can see in big bold letters. It is called Elebex Gold.
What?
No.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, airlocks opened up. Everyone is like being sucked out, so they're grabbing onto shit.
I am gonna try and.
What a bunch.
Can I crawl towards one of the ships?
What a bunch of panther poo, dude.
Everyone needs to give me a strength check.
Okay.
Just purely strength.
Could I use force attribute to help with this?
Maybe.
Huh?
Maybe. Hang on a second.
I got a 14 and
Yeah, easy if I just-
one die, and again because I rolled a 1. So that's 10. I rolled.
Okay, so as you guys, all right, so you're okay. So you try grabbing onto whatever with your claws, and you miss, and you're actually being sucked right out into the dock. Meanwhile, you do see Wolf hanging onto the door as he accidentally somehow disengaged the docking bay clamps from the location.
Can I
Jay
please
got
roll?
a 14.
Meanwhile, you guys do notice that the bounty hunters have mag boots, and they're sucked to the ground, and now they're walking towards you guys.
Ah, fuck. So I rolled a 14.
Proper terminology in Star Wars is frick.
Can I use the force to help with control?
Yeah. Well, it depends. What force powers do you have?
Control and sense, I think.
Well, scroll down. There's a second page.
Enhanced attribute and then sense force.
Yep. You enhance attribute. You're allowed to enhance one of your attributes. By the let's see here. Let's see how that works. I'm actually gonna look this up. I think enhanced attributes what you're gonna want because you're gonna use the force to probably give yourself extra strength where you can grab onto more people.
Oh, I was gonna try and like get into one of the ships. I mean,
Oh, okay. Well, there's only one ship available, and it's Elebex Gold, which actually is a gold and black ship.
I'll try to get into that ship.
Wait, can I use my climbing claws to grip onto something better?
Actually, you probably could. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
What was that roll you did before?
Jason,
The one that I got initially was. Oh, are you talking about me or?
No, you, because I want to know because I believe the climbing claws will give you a bonus.
Okay, I've rolled a 14 and then a 1 and then 3.
Okay, which that would be 14.
Would that be a
1
10 or 11?
That'll probably we'll say 11, and then
Okay.
Let's see here. Let's see your climbing claws. I didn't write down what your climbing claws do. Did not know you would need these in this adventure.
If Jay succeeds, clings on.
Climbing claws have retractable climbing claws, which are used to climbing only. They add 2d plus 2d to climbing while using the claws. Any Wookiee who intentionally uses the claws in hand-to-hand combat automatically are considered dishonorable. Actually, I'll give you a 2d bonus, additional 2d if you want to just grab onto something that you can just sink your claws into.
Okay, I'll do that. So
Alright.
roll again, or just add 2d6 to my roll?
Just roll 2d6 and then add it to your total.
Awesome. 7. So 18.
All right, so you actually managed to like grab onto like one of the landing. What are they? I don't know what they call them. They call them like.
The struts,
landing gear.
gantries, what?
Well, landing gear. You hit the landing gear of the Alabax Gold to where you're
okay.
able to crawl. Looks like you could crawl your way right onto the ship. All right. Meanwhile, what is Van? That's right. Van was trying to see if he can get into the ship somehow.
Oh, that was Jay.
Oh, Jay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Van is Chris. Now I'm getting you all mixed up. Look what you're doing to me. You're making me faint.
But I was also trying to use the Force.
Yep. Give me a second. Okay.
Use it. Try and use it to shut the bloody airlock doors.
I don't have that ability.
Okay, I'm going to do using. You're finding it. There's going to be a big red button somewhere.
Yeah, I'm Force sensitive, not Force adept.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So,
Just someone remind me again, never ever to roll that high.
So, you need to be a moderate difficulty, which in order to use it, you need to roll your Force die. So it'll be your 1 Force die plus your plus you need to use your Force skill, which will give you, I believe, the Force point will actually give you another die, because you got to spend a Force point to use the Force power, and then you got to roll that specific skill, which is control, and then you get your 1 wild die.
So, 2d6 plus 1d6?
Yep, and then subtract a Force point from your character sheet.
Okay.
Enhanced attribute is your only one that will probably allow you to jump or jump and basically grab onto something.
Ooh, I got a 6 for my wild die.
Oh shit! Roll again.
Like the wild die or the whole thing?
The wild die.
So which is like
3.
3. All right. What's your total?
Adding it all together?
Yep.
6, 12, 15.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. You channel the Force through you.
So
And as you're channeling the Force, you actually have this image of this person dressed in all black. Has a distinct heavy breather voice, but you managed to actually increase your attribute long enough to actually grab onto something and fling yourself into the ship. You're gonna need to give me a strength roll. Give me a strength roll, and you are gonna get plus an addition. You get a bonus of plus 2d.
So a total of 40?
Mm-hmm.
40. And I get plus 1, correct?
Yes.
20 total.
Oh yeah, shit! You made it right onto the landing pad of Alabax Gold. All right, so who do we still have? We have 2 of them who are clinging onto the ship now, while all the air is pretty much getting sucked out. That means we got Van and Wolf, who are still got to try and make it. What do you guys do?
Wondering what the fuck I did. Is there an emergency button to shut the bloody doors?
Actually, there is.
Can I see it and hit it?
Yes, you can.
Good.
So you do that and you shut the door.
Yeah.
By the way, you rewrote all their passwords.
Good.
For a
Actually,
29,
yeah,
for a 29, you rewrote all their security passwords. All right, so
all I
that
can
would just
say
leave-
is I'm glad I didn't hit a critical fail.
Yeah, wait till that happens. All right, all right. So that leaves Van with 2 bounty hunters.
Oh.
There appears to be some audio issues with you, Tabletop.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
Really? How about now?
According to Tails,
Tails.
your audio is a little low on the viewer side.
Honey, have you heard anything on the video? Am I sounding low over there?
No, I hear you fine.
You might need to turn it up. Yeah, because I have this being monitored, and they said she said I'm coming in perfectly clear and loud.
He said that you're lowered compared to us.
That may be true because I'm also not screaming, and I also have a fan blowing behind me because my house is hot. That's the only thing I could think of.
Don't know.
Well, am I louder now because I'm closer to the mic?
He's typing right now.
Okay. Meanwhile, Van, what are you doing?
He says, okay, just making sure the bases are covered. You're louder.
Okay. Well, that was pretty much it. I just moved it closer to my face.
Okay, so...
If I move it any closer, I'll be sucking it. No.
Hey, you did that last night.
Shut up. All right. So you're with 2 bounty hunters while everyone left you.
I noticed. So, airlock is open.
No,
people
it's closed now.
No.
Okay. Yeah. I am having trouble trying to concentrate today.
Long day at work, I get it.
Oh, let's see here. The only thing I can do is hopefully run and make it to the ship, I guess, and fire back at the...
Give me a dexterity roll, and if you have athletics or acrobatics, I will take it.
And nope, just the dexterity.
All right. They're gonna try and match you in speed. Ooh, that's not good.
14.
Okay. No. Oh, that's not good either.
Anyway, I can also maybe augment my speed a little bit with the force.
You wouldn't need to. They actually cannot. They are trying to run after you, but you are like leagues ahead of them, and you make it to the platform. They were trying to open fire on you, but they're not really aiming. So there's like blaster fire just happening, but it keeps missing you.
They forgot to turn off the magnetics on their boots, slowing them down.
Yeah, that was it. They didn't hit that.
Can I get one final shot off on them as right before I go up the ramp?
Sure. This would be
is-
considered medium range.
So it's again dexterity, right?
Dexterity, yep. And it would be medium range, so you need to beat
18.
Oh shit, you beat it. Give me damage.
Another 4D, right?
Yep, another 4D.
13.
13? Okay, alright. Give me just a hot second here. Alrighty. 3D. 4, 8. Ah, yeah. So you're firing, and it just looks like it just looks like the armor is absorbing your blaster fire.
Leads to the distraction.
All right, so you guys are on the ship. Who's going to be flying it? Who's the pilot?
I am.
All right. I believe
You mean
you're-
that's space transports, correct?
Yes, it's a.
This one?
This is a freighter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
excellent.
I'm-
The sort of thing that I don't.
It is a
Piloting bonus will be useful.
You guys actually notice it as a modified calamari jump freighter.
Do we have a
Yeah.
picture?
I do not have a
Hyperspace
picture.
from.
I do not have a picture.
Okay.
Wait, so I'm a pilot.
Who else can
Pilot?
fly?
I
And
Okay.
it
I
has,
can fly.
It has a pilot seat, a co-pilot seat, a navigator, a shields and communication seat, and then 2 gunner seats.
Oh, I can take 3 of those.
So
I did want to check something out on guns. But I didn't.
there is a Mon Calamari jump freighter that is called the Wandering class, though there's no picture of that.
Yeah, I wish. It was called the Alabac Scold.
Ah, there we go.
But my
Yeah, that's what that is. Wandering.
my pilot
so-
space transport is going to be 4D. My communications is going to be 3D.
Well, how about this? Because I did give someone.
I'm just saying.
Great. All right. So I do know for a fact that Jay's character is more of a pilot. But if you
Fine.
have use of astrogation and navigation, that would be better. You would probably be better as a navigator.
Fine. Yep. As I said, I've got astrogation, comms. I actually get a +1 bonus dice to space transports and space transports repair.
Fair enough.
Because of that. Because that's the only. Because of all those lists, that's the only one I've actually taken the skill in that I've actually get a bonus.
So far,
the
that's
only one
the
the
closest I
bonus.
could.
But
That's the closest I could find to said picture.
Okay. So anyway, who's going to give me the pilot role here to start booting everything up? And you guys...
I'll do it.
By the way, did anyone collect the data pad?
I did.
You did? Okay. Are you going through the
I
data
was
pad
hoping we
currently
could
right
kill
now?
these guys and take their gear.
So you said roll.
Is it fit for a Wookiee to go through it? Like, do I have like fingers that can manipulate it?
Give me a... you know what? For a technical role, maybe? Whatever
Okay.
use it would be for computers. Anyway, yep, give me a spaceport plus... give me a spaceport pilot role. You'll get the attribute and the skill.
Oops.
Alright, so-
Sure, the data pad.
3D plus 2.
All right.
15 total.
Sweet. Let's see. And so you actually lifted. So as everyone's beginning to fire on you, the 2 bounty hunters finally deactivated their mag boots. The 2 bounty hunters finally deactivated the mag boots, and so they're starting to run. But you managed to get the what do they call it? The landing pad doors up, and you're beginning to
Loading
activate
card?
all the yeah. Yep, and you begin activating the ship's engines and everything, and the doors are opening. But the doors are opening, and what they did not realize is once the doors open and the other doors close for you to depart, it began sucking all the air out of the room, and the bounty hunters were sucked out into space.
Yay!
Say, yeah, what? Okay, well.
By
first
the way,
question.
I rolled a 3 to find out if I could use the data pad. Did I break it?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm cracked.
Well, the data pad wasn't locked from you. It was locked from that. You would actually, you actually knew Agent Dana being Agent Dana being a part of the Rebel Alliance. So you actually have basic. I would say a 3 would be basic. If you got if you fumbled, you wouldn't be able to do it. But you activated the data pad, and it released a message, and the message said that well, hang on one second. I got a name right here. Give me a second. Says here, that Talon, Adar Talon, is on Tatooine, and that was actually and it has each of your names assigned to that mission. She was actually supposed to meet you, and you guys were supposed to depart on another vessel to head to Tatooine.
Okay.
I
say that we
genuinely
need to
wanted
head
to
to
try to grab her, but-
Tatooine. I say that to the Ikoshi.
Meanwhile, as you guys are getting ready to make hyperspace, you guys are
But
noticing.
before we do,
Hang on.
that's something I say.
Go
I was
ahead.
going to say, I mean, this may just be the gang, but those two bounty hunters have got blown out into space.
Uh-huh.
Assuming they're dead, can we recover their bodies so we can get their gear, like armor, etc.?
You don't have you
Armor.
probably don't have enough time for that.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Thank you.
Because remember, you guys are in a freighter with that's next to a space station with a Star Destroyer. Now they may not be able to get their Star Destroyer out right away, but it's only a matter of time before they fix their systems and allow the Star Destroyer to pursue you.
If we hide underneath the Star Destroyer, they're going to know that one by.
Oh my God, we're not doing that. Someone give me an astrogation check, please.
Actually,
And
Hey,
if nobody has astrogation, that would count as a mechanic.
3, 11, 14, 16.
Wow. I'm not sure if that's a critical. Oh yeah.
Well,
What is this for?
It's
this
3,
is an
5,
investigation
6,
check
and so on.
to plan your route. Basically plan your route to Tatooine, and basically, you only needed a 1 to 5 score. You beat that by like about 3 times to 16 times over. So,
7.
And let me guess, I'm going to do it in less than 5 parsecs.
not that
let's
No, no, no.
see.
I'm the one
You're not
flying.
that good.
I'll be the one doing less than 5 parsecs.
Somehow you managed to find a secure route. You're not sure how, but yeah, you cut the time down, and you also cut the fuel use down on the Alabax Gold, and you guys hit
So-
hyperspace.
I'm a bloody
Got it.
explorer scout. I'm used to trying to take shortcuts and things like this.
You took a shortcut through a wormhole. That's how it happened.
Well, Yeah, but I mean, I'm used to this sort. Well, mentally, not necessarily on the fly when I'm on the run, but the really frustrating thing about it is if we had time, I've actually got the skills to use a rocky pack to go out and recover the 2 bodies.
Oh yeah. All right, so we're gonna take a little bit of a break here. And then we're gonna do some role playing because you guys have 24 in-game hours, anywhere from 12 to 24 in-game hours to role play, and then we are gonna be on the next part of this game. So let me. We're gonna put on hold. I gotta use the restroom. I will be right back.
Okay.
Yep. Grab something to drink.
routes through the huts through hut space to Tatooine, or we can take hyperspace routes that go around hut space to Tatooine.
Does my character know who Darth Vader is? Tabletop?
What's up?
Does my character know who Darth Vader is?
Possibly.
Oh, I'm only asking because you said I had a vision of him.
Yeah, you did. But you, the player, has been only spending some time to throwing that together. As you're piloting the ship, and you're probably on autopilot as you're going through the hyperspace lane right now to head to Tatooine for your next part of your mission, and hopefully to free yourself from the clutches of the Rebel Alliance that that is forcing you to help them. I want you guys to take a little bit. I want you guys to describe to me what your characters are currently doing, because you have about 12 to 24 hours to devote to yourself while on the ship.
Checking inventory on the ship, checking the status of the ship.
Well, you do find a lot of food, about 1 month's worth.
I will also
water for the supplies on the ship.
Like the cargo.
Like what?
What's the cargo manifesto?
Well, the cargo manifesto right now, the cargo's full. It is so it's got 1 month food for the crew. There is a little bit of the cargo hold. The cargo apparently is full, which according to the manifest, you're toting around close to 75 metric tons worth of Mon Calamari food.
Okay. Enjoy fish food.
So who is the other character that's a pilot?
I am. I'm the one flying the thing.
Okay, no, I couldn't remember. Okay, I would suggest between us, amongst other things, the gear that the ship's likely to have that's going to be useful. Like, have we got spacesuits? Have we got anything we can use for armor? Have we got, basically, as much as we can, see exactly what the state of the ship is.
State of the ship is actually the ship is fully the ship is, there is no status, like everything is green across the board with the ship. As you're checking all the sensors and everything is in working order.
Okay. Do we have things such as, and I genuinely don't know how they work in this universe, such as EVA suits if we need them? Things like that.
There are such things as EV suits.
Yes.
Okay. Because I have to admit, I'm actually kind of operating as a scout from the Traveller System Scout. So that's my general. Spacey.
The only difference is there is no Imperial Scout Service like there is.
I know.
So I did mention.
Unfortunately, it was in 20 years' time. Yeah, sorry, go on, John.
Oh, I did mention that this is a modified version of the Mon Calamari jump ship. Can someone give me, anyone, if you're searching the ship right now, can someone give me a technical roll?
Not me, someone else do it.
Yeah, not it.
I'll give it a try.
My only good attributes are strength and dexterity. Dexterity is not great, 100%.
Roll a 10.
Roll to 10.
All my shit is that.
Roll a d6 as well for the wild die.
Said roll a d6 for wild die.
Yeah,
Yes.
1d6 is wild die extra.
And
roll
whenever
again.
I was gonna say something, but I'll wait until we get that resolved.
You got an 18.
Oh shit! Nice. Also to let you guys know, whenever you guys use your force point, if for non-force users, it translates into another wild die, and then your character points, I believe, translates into just a regular die. Is that right there, Witch King? Can you back that up?
What was that again? Hold on, let me check.
Yep. If you spend a character point, it translates into another regular die, and if you spend a force point, it's another wild die.
I want to say that's correct. Yes.
Okay.
How can we get back?
You have to earn it back at the end of the game.
Okay.
Or during
the force
gameplay.
points come back.
Give me one
the
second
force
here.
points regenerate.
Force points and character points do not regenerate normally. I don't think.
Well,
You have to get
okay.
them all. You have
Okay.
to earn them back, and I will have to exercise that. Just give me 1 second because I am looking for something here, because Chris did get
I'm beginning-
18 on technical. So what
I'm beginning to really like these dice.
What
I got a 21.
on technical.
I got 3 bloody 6s and a 3.
Boy, you're.
I love these dice.
You need to make love to those dice.
Oh, tell me about
You
it,
need
man.
New dice.
No, I love these dice. I want these dice. I don't need more dice. And that's only. I'm only. Actually, sorry, I'm lying. I got 22. Forgot I got a +1.
Oh, for God's sake! I don't even think that was really necessary, but okay.
No,
We'll go
I
there.
just my tech is 3D +1.
Wow.
Unfortunately, my dex and my strength are quite low, but the others are 3s and 4s. Well, 3s and 4. Plus,
Give me 1 second because I did not like how they did it. Okay, here we go. Okay. So then. All right. So this is going to be something quite different. All right. So, for both of you who are exploring the ship, which I'm assuming for some strange reason is, I know Van is, but
I don't. Is the other guy? Is he helping to pilot, or is he helping me with searching? Because he can't do both at once.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, if it's on autopilot, you're the pilot. Navigator.
No. Pilot. The pilot would be Jay. Jay's not doing anything. Jay's just piloting the ship.
I'm not doing anything either.
Okay.
All right. So
Well, in that
all right.
case, yeah, we can.
All right.
certainly-
So Wolf and Van, as you guys do search the ship, you guys notice that a Mon Calamari freighter such as this does not carry the type of hyperdrive that you are currently seeing in the engineering room right now. You are seeing an upgraded, severely upgraded, very, very good hyperdrive that is commonly
going
found
to have
on Imperial capital ships, and it's only a grade lower than the Millennium Falcon.
Wait, how do we have a hyperdrive that's supposed to go on Imperial freighter ships?
I
'Cause
said
aren't they
I-
huge?
No. The way hyperdrives work in Star Wars is they work in various classes, but they are dulled down to the size of the ship itself. So for a freighter, it would be considerably smaller to fit inside the freighter, but the type of hyperdrive that is normally in here is normally found only on Imperial starships because they are actually only allowed on Imperial starships. When the Empire took over, they kept all the best hyperdrives for themselves, including their smaller ships.
Okay, I'm just familiar with Traveler, and I know that if you want bigger stuff on it, you have to make your ship bigger.
For example, the hyperdrive that's on this starship is a Class 2 hyperdrive. The hyperdrive on the Millennium Falcon is a Class 0.5.
This is a Class 1.
Sorry, I'm looking at the Wikipedia. So.
Yep, Class 1, which means for every parsec it takes, it literally only takes it only takes 1 hour to cross.
That's faster.
Yep. What you do is you take the number of parsecs and times it by the hyperdrive speed factor. So a hyperdrive speed factor of 20 for it to cross a parsec would take up to 20 hours.
Where were we in the galaxy initially?
Initially, you were actually in the outer rim, I believe.
Okay.
So
it's not too much of a flight to get to Tatooine.
No,
I mean,
for you, a day's worth.
I mean, I can pull up a map if you want me to show.
Is Space Station Quinn on there? Because this was in a space station orbiting space.
Not the space station, but the planet is.
Okay, yeah. Well, we all have a map of that, or at least we should.
Right, my next question then is: A, is this ship armed? And B, I'm going to have a really good look at the software for this because
I just said there was 2 gunners.
Are there anything like what are they called? Like
So here
stuff
we
to like
are.
mix up our IDs that ships get?
I've got a particular
this probably
letter
has a
running around
mon-
inside
well,
my head.
well, I'm gonna let you guys know this is not the rebel ship that you were supposed to take. This was just what was available to you.
Oh,
So
well, I was hoping that like there was
so
like,
the IFF for this starship will read as Mon Calamari.
damn it, we need to fix that.
I was about to say, A, can we do anything about that? And B, how
you could reconfigure the IFF given enough time.
Would this class ship normally be armed? Is weaponry used on this ship?
Yes. For basic protection against potential pirates.
I'm kind of stepping slightly away from having letter Q hanging around inside at the front of the designation of this vessel. So basically, what we've got is we've got a standard ship that just has an upgraded hyperdrive.
So this ship is 2 twin laser cannons that are not connected, which means it takes 2 people to fire. It takes 1 person to fire 1, with 2 twin laser cannons. If they were connected through a linkage cable, it would only take 1 to fire both.
So we need 2 gunners.
So you have 2 separate guns. Yes.
If you do not have a skill, can you use it?
Yes.
If you don't have gunner skill, can you use the guns?
Yes.
Okay.
You just have to beat the difficulty, and that's it.
I mean, did Luke have a gunnery skill when he jumped into Millennium Falcon's quad cannon?
No. What I'm saying is mechanics wise. Also, what then is the difference between having a skill on the list, which you've got no extra dice against, and not having a skill? The list.
I mean, right now, is that really like the biggest thing? I mean, you're on a Mon Calamari freighter.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just wondering because I don't have that skill, but if I've got high mechanicals.
If you are concerned about it, don't touch it.
No, I'm genuinely not. I'm trying to get my head around how this system works. Right, no, okay,
well, that's something that would be something best left off stream, is what I'm trying to say.
Sure,
like role play,
fine.
Guys.
Anyways,
okay,
we're up here by the border of the hut space, and we have to travel all the way down here.
Okay. First, where's the map up somewhere?
He's streaming it.
Oh right, okay. Because hey, hold on.
Yeah. I'd be so interested and give it some money.
Oh, come on.
So basically, at this speed, you are crossing over into 24 parsecs, because you can go 1 parsec per hour at this speed.
Okay.
And actually, you probably boosted the speed. Technically, you probably boosted the speed without actually putting a drain on the power plant, because you did such a damn good roll on navigation. Yeah.
Well, so I'm assuming that in order to get you there as quick as possible, we probably went through hut space, didn't we?
Could have. That's the whole point of astrogation. To plan out your jump.
Through hut space, down to Bothan space, past Camino, down to Tatooine.
I thought Camino was like in another
satellite galaxy. Are we having a discussion of this in character?
No.
Okay then. Why don't we start having a discussion of this in character? What are you?
Hey, I'm just fine.
Yeah, we already know what Jay's doing. Jay's just sitting here like, these assholes are talking, man. I'm seeing hyperspace, and I imagine it's like Family Guy. Where do.
Hey,
I imagine that
careful not to
that
stare at hyperspace too long because it could. It's rumored to cause hyperspace madness.
I'm pretty sure that Barga is just like combing through his fur. You'll find that Barga is probably one of the cleanliest Wookiees you've ever met.
I will say this.
He's
I'm
starting with
gonna
his note,
give you guys. I'm gonna give you guys extra experience. I'm gonna say this. Witch King and Tobey is gonna give everyone extra experience. You know, is gonna get bonus experience because they have the typical. Because if he's just coming through his fur, I imagine he is sitting in the co-pilot, just combing through his fur, while those two have the typical Han and Chewbacca experience right there. Even though they can't understand each other.
I was gonna say.
If the pilot does need you leave, of course, I'm quite happy to.
Well,
spell
after
him.
all, Van is searching through the ship, so.
Well, there's nothing too much out of the ordinary. There's a lot of Mon Calamari food, cargo. There is food for the crew, which is also Mon Calamari food. So, probably plenty of water. But nothing out of the ordinary. This is not a smuggler ship.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll just.
It's about to be one.
Well, I guess I'll just sit down in the kitchenette area.
You do find the rooms. There is 6 beds. 8 beds. 2 for the crew.
Are they all in
6 for
one
the
area,
passengers.
or are they all like in different rooms?
The crew beds would be in one room, and then the other 6 beds for the passengers would be in another room.
Well, we're taking the passenger rooms. I'm sorry. We're not crew. We're passengers. Come on. The passengers can go in the crew quarters. I don't.
I'm looking for I would be looking for the captain's quarters. Come on now, I'm the pilot.
I don't think there's exactly captain quarters. I think it's just
not in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, I think it's very unless this is a higher class of ship. The crew quarters are all communal.
What?
I like Traveler more. I'm sorry.
We will get that. We're playing Star Wars right now for May the 4th be with you, okay? Deal with it.
There's got to be GURPS traveling Star Wars somewhere. We can combine the two.
Oh yeah, there definitely is.
So yeah, exactly. I mean, as I said, if the pilot needs spelling, obviously I'm happy to do that.
Yes, I will just. I guess Van will head into the cockpit and settle down at either the communications station or technical station.
Very good. Very good. We're going to go ahead, Chris, and close out your screen share there, good friend. So you guys are on your way to Tatooine. One is in the pilot seat. The other is in the co-pilot seat, just combing through the fur. One is monitoring communication. So far, there's no chatter. You may have picked up a Happy Star Wars Day, everyone. Hey, Dayton, it's nice to meet you. I don't think I've met you before. Welcome. If you do like what you see here, please like and subscribe. We're actually getting ready to wrap this up because this has been going on for almost 2 hours now. And they've actually survived the first episode. Even though a certain someone did such a good job, he rewrote the entire space station security probably through an unlikely panel. But he's like, "Yep, I could do that. I'm smart."
Yeah.
By a pure stupid fluke.
Yeah.
It wasn't stupid. It was awesome.
Train these two are quite so bloody high.
All right, so it looks like we are all having connectivity.
I would also
I am bouncing all over the place, and Colin, you are breaking up a little bit. So let's begin. So is anyone preparing meals for the? I mean, there is plenty of food on the ship to say you guys had a meal without wasting any of your rations.
Sure.
Can I like doll it up with my survival skill or no?
You could try.
Okay, I'll try that.
All right, give me your.
I'll try it on my food first in case I botch it. Then no one else has to eat it.
There you go.
Okay, my knowledge is 2D, survival is 1D, 3D.
Was anybody injured in the fight? By the way,
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
The only one that was injured was Lieutenant Vor,
I got a 1.
oh, okay.
and he died. Oh, you got a 1?
Yeah,
Did you roll like? What is survival?
I rolled
what's the-
3d6 and then a wild die, which was a 1, and then a 3 for the wild die when I rolled it again.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
Poison everywhere.
Here's something very interesting about one known Mon Calamari food is Ormakek is memory enhancing.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Ooh.
So you guys are tripping out on acid, Star Wars acid.
No, I only did it to my food.
I think you might be taking some of
did
the
say
Momac
that.
stuff. He did.
Now there is also that was EU food. There is also in the Diz canon there is salted tea, crab puffs. Oh, it's also in the it's also in the EU as well. So crab stuffed cream puffs is a pastry.
Man,
And-
you guys are eating pretty good. I would say there is really no way, there was no way you could have probably botched that. There, Witch King. So
And
you're
also,
looking.
And
So
also
Witch King,
Mon-
you didn't really make it better, but you did successfully make it pretty good.
And also
Okay.
there's Mon Cala sardine critters. I mean.
So you guys are basically tripping out on what we call Star Wars acid. Mon Calamari food. You guys are suddenly remembering, like your memory. Like you guys are just. I don't know how that works. Memory enhancement. Like, is there like, what's the description on that? Like, does it make you remember things easier?
It just says was a creature that was eaten by Mon Calamari for its memory enhancing qualities. It could be frozen. That's all.
I imagine it basically just allows you to have a better recall of past events. That's all.
Well, I would
Yeah,
say
so-
for
someone
a
down
wolf,
with
that would
maybe.
probably come in very much in handy.
Do you think I said I'm having some of that? I'll take some of that.
As he's probably recalling how he made that fluke for the future.
He gets a bonus because of that. I'm telling you, he has to.
we will have to figure that out next session, everybody. That is where we're gonna stop it right now. As that you guys are getting closer to Tatooine, but you're not gonna drop this session. You're not gonna drop out of space, hyperspace yet. So you guys have basically got 24 hours worth of rest. No one's been injured yet, and you guys are getting ready to come out on Tatooine. So we're gonna stop it right there, and we are gonna have our next session on May 25th.
Awesome.
Yay! No one gets experience this round.
Damn it.
We'll save that up for next round.
Wait, hold on. You said me and
Yeah, you did.
Winston.
Yeah, which I will count the bonus for next session.
Okay.
Yep, there you go. All right, well, everybody, that is everything that we have at this time. Our rebel fighters have managed to survive Space Station Quinn, even though their cover was completely, what do you call it? You guys were burned. Blown. There you go.
Blown.
You guys were burned. It happened.
Burned like falling into a star.
The question is, though, how did that happen? Maybe we'll find out in the next episode. Maybe we'll find out in a couple episodes.
Traitor.
It was
Agent Dana was actually your guys' handler.
And she was the one who she did this to us. I know it.
What
She
did
was the only
I?
NPC we saw was part of the Rebel Alliance. She had to do it.
Did she spill her guts,
Had we-
or was there a reason why she spilled her guts? Remember,
I mean,
another one of you saw the image of Darth Vader.
That is true.
Had we killed the guys, my first priority was going to be the as I'd said, my first priority is making sure that tab didn't fulfilling, and the other thing was grab her as well. I mean, had we not got blown out the door, I would have grabbed her. Assuming she's still alive, like because if she's eye contact, but obviously she's presumably dead or maybe not back on the station. We don't know.
Meanwhile, there is a post-credit scene where this man dressed in black kind of, and then suddenly he gets he hears from one of his officers, "Sir, you have a transmission from the Emperor. I will take it in my quarters." And he goes to his little chamber and he says, "What is thy bidding, thy master? There is a disturbance in the Force. I am sensing a Force sensitive near the planet of Tatooine." And the scene cuts.
At which point he lifts his helmet off and goes, "Come on, you're breathing this thing."
Little trade secret. Somebody found out that somebody used the Force near Tatooine.
Oops.
And now he's a target.
Oops.
And he's gonna lead him right to me.
But you haven't quite used the Force yet. Your character hasn't quite used the Force yet, so you're still your cover is still.
I haven't used the Force in about 20 years since I went into hiding.
Oh boy.
Which, by the way, Table, I don't know if you saw that I mentioned that I may have to retcon my age because I can't be 20 years old and still be a survivor at Order 66.
That is very true, because that would have been about 20 years ago. So you'd have to be like 30.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it just occurred to me then that the one thing that I didn't really clock until the prequels came out, most of us are probably old enough to remember the Old Republic.
Oh, yeah.
Because the Empire's been around for about 16 years.
Well, my character especially, because my character is 180 years old.
Well, there you go then. Yeah. I mean, because I'd always, until the prequels come out, I'd always had the impression that the Empire had been there for a long while. It was basically the same age as Luke and Leia.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this was actually the game that we're playing here is called Tatooine Manhunt. It was actually one of the first adventure modules released for the D6 for the Star Wars D6 system back by West End Games back in 1988. Given that this is kind of like that we're reaching a memorable month, that May is kind of like Star Wars month, a month of Star Wars if you think about it.
And Traveler.
Because you have May the 4th, which was a stupid gimmick that someone made up, and May 5th, 1977, May 25th, 1977, released A New Hope. So this is also the anniversary month of Star Wars.
I mean, there is a reason why George Lucas said repeatedly, don't write anything about the Old Republic time period.
So
I'm trying to remember.
So I looked up. I read this adventure, and this adventure actually takes place right after, not a few months after, the Rebels actually blew up the Death Star. So this is actually
a couple months
after
Death Star 1 or Death Star 2, right?
The first one, yes. This is like literally the year 0.
Yeah, for some reason I was thinking it was after the deaths. I said when we saw the Emperor. Well, finally the Emperor and Darth Vader are both dead, but of course they're not because it's Death Star 1, not Death Star 2.
This was after A New Hope, but I think before the Empire Strikes Back. This is before the Battle of Hoth.
So
I was trying to mark out.
This is a 3-year period, but according to. Yeah, it is directly after the events of Yavin.
Yeah,
because it says it's at 0 ABY. So this is within the year after Yavin.
Oh wow, okay.
Well, Yavin to destruction of first Death Star, is it? Okay.
Yes.
All right, so
the
let's
battle
so I'm gonna sit here and watch something special with Mrs. Tabletop, and probably do some light reading. You guys are welcome to join. Let's begin wrapping this up. We are gonna begin with Toby real quick. Toby, do you got anything to say to our audience?
Thanks for watching, coming in. Thanks, future viewers. Processing information.
Fair enough. And Colin.
Oh, since it's actually no longer Star Wars Day in real time, May the 4th be with you anyway. I must admit, I'm not sure if, technically speaking, they did release A New Hope was released on the 25th of January 77. I think Star Wars was released, because I don't think it was called A New Hope at the time.
It wasn't.
I'm not sure.
It wasn't at the time. But
It wasn't until
No.
the re-releases in the 90s.
yes.
I say I genuinely wasn't sure, but
So
yeah, thank you for
point
listening,
is-
everybody.
Right.
Enjoyed it.
Which game do you got anything else to say?
Nope. But keep an eye on my channel. I will probably do a review of Hyperborea tonight. Okay, so yeah, Hyperborea tonight, and I'll make the stream really short because I have like not
Jeez,
a lot of stuff to say about it, but we'll see what happens. Okay. Oh, and you can also catch me on Twitter and other social media that you can see on my link tree.
Absolutely, and I will. And I do have your. I believe I have your channel link into my description as well. Sparta Chris.
I'm in the midst of playing Lego Batman, so I need to get back to that. So keep an eye out for that.
Awesome
Batman.
sauce. Awesome sauce. So far, it looks like we have had a grand total of 13 different viewers today, and that is still, and that number is still in flux because we have not stopped the stream yet. But that is what it will be, the minimum posted after 3 hours. So it could be more. I would like to thank everybody for coming out who has actually witnessed this actual play. We do appreciate that. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please like and subscribe. The more subscribers I get, the more I'm going to do. I have actually been talking with Sparta Chris last night about some things. We've been actually talking the last few months about some potential future things for my channel. I've actually even talked to a few additional people, and they think I should actually just go with some of the changes I was originally going to go with, because there were some things I was originally going to go with that I dropped. Apparently I should have never did that. So I think we're just going to be, I've got some more future stuff coming out. I definitely got more future content coming out, so please stay tuned, like and subscribe. That way you can stay up to date with what's going on with Tabletop Junkie Games. I think I'm actually going to make a t-shirt, guys. I think I'm going to actually start having start getting my brand out there on shirts and a few other things for those who actually are fans of my channel. I'm at 219 subscribers. I am looking at trying to reach 250. I am looking at probably doing a bit more, and probably I think our next thing I might do with Sparta Chris, because he doesn't work tomorrow and I don't have to go to bed. I think you can join us today for a game of life. I think we're going to do that. Helldivers is out for reasons I choose not to share. My reasons are my own. That's the way it's going to be. So there will be no more of that. So I'll probably get back to Subnautica. I definitely have to continue that, and just a few others. So I am currently reading Traveler, and I currently picked up 4 new Traveler books. So, and I'm currently reading Transformers as well, and I picked up 1 new Transformer book. However, I picked up 5 books of Power Rangers and 16 books of Star Wars. And I also picked up Avatar Legends. Both the Adventures Guide and the core book. So,
you know that's Apocalypse World, right?
Yeah, kind of saw that.
Yeah, just making sure.
The guy didn't tell me that, and I didn't know that. So how I originally came acquiring Avatar is the store that I actually bought their mass collection of books, where they have to basically, as they just told me, they have to go through their inventory. Let me put it to you this way, guys. They have 3 shelves of tabletop games. One of their shelves is completely emptied, and that was because of me.
You mean I've got stock left? What happened to you?
Yeah, like, well, let's put it this way. Whatever books was left on the second shelf fell over. They didn't have they had to redesign that shelf when I left. And they gave me a box. I mean, I bought 16 books of Star Wars, 6 books of Power Rangers, a book of Traveler with additional 3 books of Traveler that I ordered online. But I bought so much stuff up, their books were literally falling off the shelf because there was nothing there to hold them up anymore. The books were holding each other up, and as I cleared out the shelf, they did that. So, you know what? And they were nice enough, they gave me a box because they said, are we going to give this guy a bag because he's going to need like a ton of bags? They said, no, we're going to give him a box. So they went out, we had to wait a couple minutes, so they went and grabbed me a box from the back. They emptied out a box.
Nice.
That's how bad that was. So, I've got more stuff coming, and I did not know it was Apocalypse War. They just recommended it. They said that Avatar Legends does not stay on their shelf, that they order a new book every week. They have to reorder the core book and the adventure book every week. And I was like, okay, well, so it came with high recommendations. So I will be actually looking through that myself and see how that works and how that plays.
I mean, you might like it. It might be better than the other Apocalypse World games you read.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna give it a chance. It can't be any worse than Power Rangers, which I will say that I will have to give a review on that. I will say Renegade Games did do a major comeback with that one. I just don't. There's certain things about the core book I didn't really care for, which I will actually discuss in a review. But I have a lot of stuff to do now, so more stuff coming at you guys. That's how crazy my day was. Anyway, this is Tabletop Junkie telling you guys to work hard, play hard, game on, everybody. You guys have a great and wonderful night. Yeah. And Tails says, yes, when gravity strikes back. Yeah, that's what happened.
I suppose
there was no. I cleared off their second shelf. I would have cleared off their first shelf, but their first shelf was just all 5th edition D&D, so it wasn't really.
I suppose I should have said I'm probably the only person on this panel who claimed to have actually used a real Star Wars blaster.
Oh boy, you make me jelly. All right, I gotta go. You guys have a great night, and we're gonna stop this stream.